Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Martin Dreyfus Show. Welcome back to our continued coverage of the Russia-Ukraine crisis. Yesterday, the U.S. started working with Poland to provide Ukraine with Soviet-era
Effort to
fighter
evacuate
jets. This is going to be the breaking news, and then we'll watch a more in-depth video later.
civilians from the besieged Ukraine port city of Mariupol collapsed Sunday as Russia renewed its onslaught of shelling.
Meanwhile, a mass exodus of Ukrainians is creating what officials say is Europe's largest refugee crisis since World War II. Right now, NATO is rejecting requests from Ukraine's president to establish a no-fly zone over Ukraine. But Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the U.S. is working with Poland on the possibility of providing fighter jets to Ukraine.
It's interesting because it's almost like we're pushing the limits of what is direct help, right? Because we're still not going to send troops. We're not sending, modern technology jets. We're sending older level jets. And it's tiptoeing the line of, are we helping Ukraine actively, going against the Russian warnings of nuclear war and everything? Or are we still arguing that we aren't helping directly? Because by not sending troops, by not joining with full force, the argument is we're not directly helping them. We're just giving them some materials. But the way Russia is going to look at it is, okay, you're not directly helping, but you're giving them fighter jets, you're giving them missiles. So the U.S. is really tiptoeing a line here, and I believe NATO is also a part of this. So really, NATO as a whole is really tiptoeing a line with Russia here.
Vladimir Putin continues to press this aggression. That's why I say I'm afraid this could go on for some time, but it's going to end, and it's going to end with Ukraine prevailing.
And in total, more than 1.5 million people.
That's a very scary thing to say. And I know, that's what we all want to hear. But I believe, the Secretary of State is Antony Blinken. So he's not just saying that because he feels that way. He's saying that with the knowledge and understanding that if he's saying Ukraine is going to win this war, that they will prevail. He's saying that with the knowledge that the U.S., almost guaranteeing that they're going to win. Saying no matter what, we're going to make sure they win. Which is scary because the whole idea has been if the U.S. or if Europe or if a major country in the world steps into this war, is Russia going to go nuclear? And it's not a fear of losing to Russia. NATO, as even Putin said, would destroy Russia. But Russia still can cause havoc. So I feel like we are escalating towards that, but we have a lot of information to still receive today.
Will have fled to neighboring countries since the invasion began. All right, switching gears, gas prices continue to rise.
So with the little bit of breaking news, it's going to be interesting to see how this continues to develop, but we need more information on what exactly this fighter jet support means.